All right, how's it going, everybody? I believe I'm live right now, and I haven't gone live in about 2 months now. And the main reason is because I had the worst internet possible while I was in Costa Rica. Although the internet was good, it just cut out nonstop, so it would work, and then it would just die. And then when it died, I couldn't do a live like that. It would die sometimes 3 times in a row, 5 times in an hour. So I couldn't go live. It was pretty unfortunate. I really wanted to. The channel clearly took a hit because of that. And, I'm working to get it back because of such issues. So be sure to smash that like button for my first live back. I never thought that I would say that I have way better internet in Nicaragua than I do in Mexico or Costa Rica. But, there's a lot of surprises here, with where I am right now. So right now I do have something I want to talk about. Ask all of your questions. We're going to get into every single one, but I do want to talk about the new updates that Facebook has dropped recently. I'm putting out a video on this on YouTube as well. I already recorded it, just hasn't been launched yet. And basically I talk about how Mark Zuckerberg posted on his account, I think like towards the end of June, pretty much saying that there's going to be big updates for business sellers. Oh, my camera's crooked. For business sellers that want to get into selling on Marketplace, that want to get selling on WhatsApp, shops are going to be connected to WhatsApp, Marketplace, and a bunch of other stuff. I just want to show some proof as we're going here. Make sure that you can also hear me. I believe everybody can, or else somebody would have commented that. I just want to show proof that you can have an account connected to Marketplace. And even this morning, I made my first, I had already made a sale, but this is like the first sale since I've set up like automated software to it. The other times I just like manually uploaded items. And at this point in time, I did make a sale this morning. I don't think that they're charging fees until the end of the year on shops that are selling on Marketplace. So again, that's another way to get a ton of extra, sales or just income in general, because they're not charging fees, which I don't think that they're going to. So if I cut out at all, just let me know. And thank you, Christian. The painting is literally on the floor, but table it was laying on. But I'm going to share my screen. It says I have low connection, so if it's not good, just let me know. But I have to power through because so I'm going to click share. And I, oh my God. The one time I had good internet the whole time. I'm gonna power this one through. All right. I think this is it. I think it was my VPN was the issue. If not, if it cuts out, I'm done. I give up on this. So the second I shared my screen, that was the issue. So I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen, and if it cuts out, then I'm sorry. So I'm not signing up for Starlink. Maybe I'll have to, honestly. All right, I'm gonna share my screen again. So let me know if you can hear me and everything. I'm not going through a VPN now. That could have been the issue. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let's get back to this. I can't even be upset at this anymore. I'm just defeated by the internet in Central America. So at this point in time, all right, so I'm sharing my screen. So I use the software called SaidCommerce. So people were asking me what software I use. It's SaidCommerce. SaidCommerce connects into Shopify, which I said, but I was talking to nobody. So I already have a Shopify store. So I've been doing, as you know, a lot of bulk uploading with wholesale suppliers using FlexPoint. FlexPoint does not list onto eBay itself. So in order to get the items onto eBay, I actually had to post them onto Shopify first and then onto eBay. So I already have a bunch of items on my Shopify store, which is good because this program by SaidCommerce called Facebook and Instagram Shopping connects into Shopify. And at that point in time, it then can go into your Facebook shop. So Mark Zuckerberg, I don't even remember what I said or not. Mark Zuckerberg said about in June that he was going to start pushing more shops onto WhatsApp and onto Marketplace. Check on your phone. You're going to see on your phone that there is actually people that are selling on Marketplace with shops already. I haven't seen it on my computer, only on my phone. So at that point in time, if you check there, you'll see it. And, here's the proof. You connect this. I don't know why I said commerce, why I went with it. I think it was just because it was the one that worked. I think Shopify has a direct connection into Facebook, but that might be for the buy on Shopify. So there's multiple checkout options, and you need to use the option that is checkout on Facebook. There's also one that's checkout on another website. When you're creating your shop, you don't want that because Facebook won't allow you to go on a Marketplace if they click on the order on Marketplace and then it goes to a different website. It doesn't make sense that way. You need to be checking out on Facebook, or your customers need to be checking out on Facebook. So just for some proof here, we're going to show this is what inside of your shop looks like. And I'm minimizing it so that I can see it, that I'm recording, because there's a little red button. If that stops, and I know it's done. So this is what the inside of a shop looks like when you go into settings, and then I believe it's called business assets. When you click on that, if you just have a shop, or maybe even Instagram, you can have Instagram connected. I don't. If you have just a shop, you'll see that it says Facebook. It gives you some numbers. I whited stuff out. And then if you have Marketplace connected, it will say Marketplace enabled. So I've had this for a while. They had it going, and then they kind of took it away, and now they re-enabled it. And yes, I'm going to be sweating the entire time. It's hot as hell where I am. So with that, then I can prove that this morning I made a sale where I had about 25 items listed. This one sold for $98. I believe taxes included in that. I don't think they're charging fees at the moment. And I bought it for like $71, I think, dollars. So, I had like 25 items listed. It's just proof of concept. I think like 13,000 items inside of this Shopify store. So if I decide to, really unleash the floodgates, I can. But, with 25 or so items, I made a sale, or, a decent sale, 20% profit around there, a little bit less actually. No, probably around 20% if they don't charge fees, which I don't think they are until the end of 2021. At that point in time, I made a decent profit on this item, and I can't be upset about it. So, that's pretty much what I wanted to show. I don't really have the bandwidth or the internet power, I guess, to be showing anything too wild here, because clearly I can't even hold an internet connection, although I'm not getting the unstable internet like I was. So maybe it was my VPN was the issue, but I'm just going to blame it on that. But yeah, so I moved to Nicaragua. That was a debacle. I haven't done a live in like 2 months. So thank you all for bearing with me. I like 50 people right here. Smash the like button. ask questions on Facebook shops connected to Marketplace or Walmart or anything in general, I guess. But Walmart, I started, just for a recap, about 2 weeks ago. I think I made my first sale June 29th. I took all my items down yesterday because I realized that Walmart, if you list an item incorrectly on Walmart with the wrong lag time, which stands for its handling time. I don't know why they have a different name for that, because they literally copy Amazon on every single name. They call it the buy box. They call it everything like that. But then for some reason they have lag time for handling time. If you have the wrong lag time, you can't update that. So you have to like delete the item and then relist it. So I just deleted, like I accidentally uploaded, I think like half my inventory, or like 1,000 items with a 0-day lag time. So meaning that I was going to ship out the same day shipping. And that's just not like a good idea. So, why not just do one day shipping? So I had to delete all the items, but I made like 60 sales. And another thing about Walmart is that I don't think they charge fees for the first 30 days. Like the first 3 orders, I got charged 15% fees on, like they always do. And then after that, I haven't been charged fees. And I asked somebody I know that's selling on Walmart, and they said, yeah, like the first month, you're not supposed to be getting charged fees at all. So ask your questions. I'm less frustrated. I'm not even frustrated. I can't even be frustrated at this. Like the internet, I've had so many issues with it. This is just like normal at the moment. So I'm going to go through all the questions now. So we got Omar says, hey, Tom, that's a very up close photo of your face, Omar. Yeah. Jesus. Hey, Tom, can I do retail arbitrage on Swappa and StockX, because it's the same thing as doing retail arbitrage on Amazon FBA? I have no idea. I don't sell on Swappa or StockX. One of my buddies was telling me about how he sells, or he flips shoes on StockX or something the other day, but I have no idea. I'm not into that stuff. I have no idea. And like I said, Tom, don't drop ship from AliExpress or DHgate or even Banggood to eBay, because it's completely very bad at all. Makes sense? Yes, I won't do that. You don't do that either. Braden, how's it going? Are you still in Columbia? Braden's a student. I mean, I believe he's a student of ours. If not, he's just killing it on Facebook. I completely forget, honestly. But he's also traveling around the world at the time. He's in Colombia, I believe, at the moment. We've been talking back and forth. So if anybody else wants to do the lifestyle that we're doing or is interested in it, let us know, or let me know at least, because I was talking with an employee today, or a virtual assistant of mine, who was interested because she's in South Africa and there's a lot of stuff going on there recently. So, I mean, I'm always down to talk about that stuff because I find it very interesting. But Braden says, hey, Tom, I found a person that's posting all the same products as me and even copying my descriptions. Do you know of any way to prevent people from sniping your products? You can try to block them. I'm not sure if that's going to like stop it completely, because they could probably just go on another account and find your stuff and then repost it onto the other account if they were smart about it. I'm not really sure if there's really a way to do it. And at that point in time, I mean, there's nothing stopping someone from doing such a thing. So it's kind of just unfortunate that it happens, and it's just something that you need to, try to work around or work with, or, I wouldn't try to threaten them or anything like that. It's not a good idea. Omar says, and Tom, I love the way you say that wholesale dropshipping is allowed on eBay, but retail dropshipping is not allowed on eBay at all. It's not. Yeah. I mean, people are still doing retail. I still have a little bit of retail going on, but I'm phasing it out. So, I mean, there's some big updates coming. Once they're all finalized, I'm going to make a video about it. But at the moment, I don't feel like saying exactly what's going on. So I'm gonna keep it under wraps for like the next month or so. And Tom, can I make money online by watching YouTube videos? I mean, watching YouTube videos will not personally make you money. You'll actually just spend time watching them. But if you learn something from them, then I guess you'll be able to make money. I'm not sure where that question was directed. Joshua K says, do you know what's going on with the low views? Is Facebook trying to kick off drop shippers? Lick off drop shippers. Again, nobody knows of this. I have multiple accounts. Some have issues. Some have less issues than others. Some aren't really having that many issues. We have students that one student said the other day that he has 15 accounts. Some students said that they haven't had anything affect them. Some it's affecting them. There's no real answer to this. And I think the biggest answer is trying to create a shop and trying to go that way in the future. It's much more automatable. And even if they do start doing low views, which I feel that that's not going to happen on shops, then you're just going to have much easier time of loading items in there, and you won't have to worry about it as much. Where Facebook Marketplace is a continuous, like on your personal profile, is a continuous nonstop game where, if you're listing and you're wasting your time because you're not getting views, then, it is demoralizing. But at least at that point in time, if you can automatically upload items and do things more automatedly, then it's going to, at least if things do go wrong, which I don't think that they will, but Facebook, it's so new. Again, it's really only been out for a year or so with the shipping option. They've been trying to implement so many different changes to it nonstop that, you never really know what's going on. So, I think that they grew too fast. They grew faster than they expected they were going to, and that's pretty much like their main issue at the moment. Also, I have no idea how many people are watching this because it says 58 on one screen and it says 34 on the other. But thank you all for watching it, sticking through me on this one. Smash the like button. We're going to get through this together. First live in 2 months. I'm probably rusty. But again, nobody really knows the answer to it. Clearly, it's a given that Facebook is going to lie nonstop about what's going on and what's not, or they're going to turn a blind eye. Amelia Clay, if you've added her as a friend on Facebook, likes to post herself getting fucked up all the time, or at least going out and partying and stuff on Facebook, not really giving two shits about anybody and not answering any questions in the group. So, I really think that it's just something you have to power through on. Clearly, Facebook's made up their mind that they don't really give a shit about what's going on or not. But I think Facebook Shops is something that if personally Mark Zuckerberg is going to make a comment about, then it's something that they're really trying to take on. Albert, how's it going, Albert? Let me know how you've been doing with your dropshipping on Facebook, because Albert was still is one of our star students. He said, what's up? How's it going? Currently dropshipping in Guadalajara, Mexico. I actually had a lot of friends from Playa del Carmen once we were all done. I think we all like lived in one building that we all met each other and we stayed for a while, and then we kind of just went off on our separate ways. I had like 5 of them went to Guadalajara and they love it there. Although everything you hear about Guadalajara is like not great news if you look at the news on it. And it still doesn't make me feel too happy about it, but all my friends are say that it's amazing. So I definitely need to visit there at some point in time. But I'm locked into at least 2 months here in Nicaragua at the moment. We got Jameson Griffith in the house. Thank you for showing up. Glad to see you back on a live. We missed you. Everyone smash the like button. Smash the like button because Jameson says so. Thank you for coming on the live like you always do. I appreciate it. Hey, Tom, how are the views going on your accounts? I already answered that. Some better than others. There's definitely issues across the board. This is why I started looking into Walmart, in the downtime, and also Facebook Shops onto Marketplace, because I do believe that it is going to be massive. I've been talking about that for a long time now, and they've been kind of teasing me. And then eventually now I think that this is the time. When Mark Zuckerberg, Zuck himself, says it, then it's going to be big. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hey, Tom, do you recommend when dropshipping on Facebook using Amazon as a supplier, using the gift option so that the invoice isn't sent in the box? Yeah, that's one trick that we've done for years now. I think that eventually the idea is to move away from Amazon. I know people that were dropshipping. I haven't been on a live for a while. Wow. People that were dropshipping Amazon onto Walmart like a month ago or 3 weeks ago, they were getting in a bunch of trouble. They got a ton of things shut down, a ton of accounts shut down because they were doing Amazon onto Walmart. Again, eventually it's just going to be better to go wholesale. Christian's here. Good to be here, Coach Tom. Thanks for showing up, Christian. Thank you for your support. We got Matt in here. How's it going? Matt Hannon, I appreciate you showing up. Cool art. There's a nicer one. I don't know if you like art, but oh God. Oh, look at that one. That's a beautiful painting. But I will put that back down. Tom, what's your thought on price backers? The man's been in my DMs nonstop. I'm phasing out retail dropshipping, and the retail suppliers that I'm still using, they've never had price, and they never had anything like that, like the Walmarts or the Home Depots do. So, I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. It's sounds like the same thing as Swiggle or Ernie or any of those things. Or what the hell was the other one back in the day that they got rid of? It was owned by Capital One, started with a P. I don't remember. Yeah, sounds similar. The dude annoys the hell out of me, but I told him I'm not interested. Hey, Tom, I'd like to know whether you have a course to start dropshipping on Facebook based on start from scratch. Yes, there is one. At your own risk, there's people that clearly are having issues with Facebook. People that are clearly still killing with Facebook. So, it's up to you. Abraham says, also, Abraham, I had a meeting with somebody from FlexPoint, and they said that he goes, I talked with one of your disciples. And then he said, Abraham. I was like, isn't that something like biblical reference? But he meant like a student. But yeah, so what software I'm using? Said Commerce, like I showed. It's pretty choppy. Yep, lags in and out for me. Okay, this is when I'm getting kicked out or when I'm losing connection. But I'm back. I'm back better than ever. Dan says, hey, Tom, how's Nicaragua treating you? It's pretty great, honestly. Like, I can't be more happy with the apartment that I have. It's beautiful. And, I mean, there's probably not as many people here as I expected. Well, I didn't really expect that many people here, but I was hoping for more. I don't know. Like, I need to feel it out. I really do like it. I've been here 3 times. This is my 3rd time here. So it's like I kind of knew what to expect. And, you know, I enjoy it. So I'm cutting in and out. We lost you. That was back. Okay. Stream's going to end. The internet's not looking good. A whole lot better. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where are we? Wiggle the antennas on Saturday. Okay. I'm back. Oh, God. It skipped. Sorry for this. Where are we? Working good. We got you, Tom Cormier, on the iced coffee hour with Jack and Grant. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea what that means, Ronald. Like, what? Legitimately, I have literally no idea what that means. We got you. We can hear Pepe. Your goal now. What's a safe number? Okay, what's a safe number of daily bulk listings on an eBay account that's been around since 2015, but no activity in 2 years? Have a 100K listing limit doing Shopify to eBay. Honestly, you should go for, you know, a daily listing limit of like maybe 50-ish items. We've seen some students that have had issues, or I've seen some that have DM'd me or messaged me that have issues where if they bulk upload too much, even if the account does seem like it's semi-seasoned, that they could have issues with it. So we don't want that to happen. So do 50. You know, if you do 50 a day for a month, what is that, like 1,500 at that point in time? Just, you know, keep going from there. Maybe even 100 a day. You get my point. Don't do like 3,000 at once. So Christian says, what are the new tools? Said Commerce and Shopify app, Facebook. No, Said Commerce is the Facebook and Instagram shopping app. It's, I don't know why they call it that, but they're legitimately the same app. It's the same program. So Said Commerce owns that program. So you want to be doing, you know, that, you know, there's other ways to connect. They have other ways of talking about it, but like Said Commerce was the easiest one that I saw to connect, and they had like support that answered very quickly and it was helpful. Like, although they do, like the support guy I'm talking to, they're all in India. So like he wakes up and it's like 10 p.m. where I am and it's 10 a.m. where he is. So last night I was on call with him at like 10 to like 11 p.m. But besides that, I mean, there's really no issue. Rihanna, how's it going? Thank you for showing up. I haven't even been changing the questions here. Are you sticking to wholesale for this updated methodology? Yes, there's going to be a lot more wholesale involved in the future. There's going to be some other changes involved in the future, not just related to drop shipping. So, I mean, I'm not divulging too much information here, but you know, it's behind the scenes work that's going on in the next couple month or so. I use the default Facebook sales channel by Shopify and it posted the items onto Shop Fine. The only question I have with that, Dan, is will those go on to Marketplace? Do you have the ability to connect to Marketplace? If so, then you don't need Said Commerce. You know, I'm only saying Said Commerce because that's how I got it to work. And I got that to work back in the day. So, you know, it's like I was just, if you want to tell me afterwards or on this live, then that would be helpful because I appreciate it. Especially with having like a semi issue with Facebook across the board that, you know, I'm doing this on somebody else's Facebook. Yeah, it helps when I have other people's information so I don't have to go out of my way and be as brazen with updating and disconnecting. And once things start to work for me on Facebook, I don't like to change it because I don't want to get in trouble or risk anything. What automations are introduced with this? Price and stock upkeep. I mean, if you think about it, it's Shopify connecting directly into a Facebook shop or into Said Commerce into a Facebook shop. It's automatic price, automatic stock, in and out of stock, price updates, listing, everything's automated. At that point, it's the same thing as doing Amazon with with inventory source or flex point, or Shopify with inventory source or flex point, or Walmart with inventory source or flex point. It's the same thing at that point in time. And that's why it's something that I think is going to be massive, going forward in the future. Just joining back now. Thank you, number one. Mike D says, are wholesale programs that track price and stock more reliable than retail programs? I have a lot of issues with. Yes, they're going to be more reliable. And that's mainly because when you're connected with a wholesale dropshipping supplier, you need to realize that they have a program set up for you to dropship their items. Walmart doesn't have a program for you to dropship their items. They could give two shits less if the item went out of stock and they didn't tell you about it, because they don't care who you are and they don't even know who you are. With an actual wholesale supplier, they give you FTP feeds. They give you actual updated spreadsheets. You know, the good ones are updating every hour, 45 minutes, maybe even quicker. At that point in time, the wholesale dropshipping software is taking all the information in nonstop, taking it in, updating. You know, I do always suggest, if your supplier usually has like lower inventory or keeps lower stock or changes stock quite frequently, that you should do something where there's like a minimum. So say the quantity gets down to 3, then just put the item out of stock. Some people like to live life on the edge here, where if it's 1 in stock, then keep it in stock until it's 0. Ballsy move, because you don't know who's selling these on other platforms. Say somebody buys it, there's like a 15-minute lag time. You get screwed over because somebody's looking for an item. Somebody will always find the item when it's out of stock on your store. I can guarantee you that. Found that out very early, and will continue. That is going to happen forever. So I usually like to set it where it's 5. Honestly, if it's not above 5 inventory, put it out of stock. Some people like to be a little bit more risky with it. Some people don't. So, I mean, that's that. Kevin says Braden's the GOAT. I agree. Ryan says, hey, is dropshipping on Facebook still worthwhile? It seems a lot of people are having issues. This is the thing. So this is like asking if Bitcoin is worthwhile, like when it dropped from like, I don't even know if this happened, but say like from like $20 down to like $10. And then now 5 to 10 years later, it's whatever it is, you know, $40,000 or what, it hit 60 something thousand dollars. That's how I feel with Facebook Marketplace right now and selling on Facebook, because yes, it's in the early stages. It has the shipping option. It's all over the place, but it's not something that's gonna go away. And I think Facebook is huge. It's like there's billions and billions of people on Facebook, and if you think that they're not going to continue to push to try to make money out of those people, there's Instagram shops now. I just got monetized on my IGTV videos, so we're gonna start putting ads on IGTV. I just had a phone call with a lady who works for the Reels department on Instagram. When they want to contact you, they will. When you want to contact them, you can't contact anybody. The Reels lady said there's going to be ads on Reels moving forward. There's shops. There's going to be shops on WhatsApp. There's WhatsApp Business. They own WhatsApp. They own Instagram. They own Facebook. If you think that it's not worthwhile, or this is going to be something that's over, then you're gravely mistaken. I'm going to tell you that right now. But that's just my 2 cents. You can tell me whatever you think. Brandon says he's in Colombia for another week, spending a month or so in Mexico, heading to an island off the coast of Honduras. That's Roatan Island or Roatan. I've been there. Then maybe Thailand. Kids all over the place. Honestly, after traveling this much over the last 6 months, I've realized that I don't like the whole traveling aspect of traveling as much as I like moving to a place and staying there for a couple months, because like it eventually gets tiring. Like I missed my flight in Miami to Nicaragua. And then Nicaragua, you need to have a COVID test 72 hours beforehand, but you need to upload it 36 hours before the flight. So you have like this fine 36-hour window where you need to get this COVID test uploaded and done and uploaded. I missed it. I gave up. I flew to Costa Rica because there's no COVID test requirement there. I got a test there. I waited an extra day till it came in. Then I Ubered to the border. I got dropped off at the border. I got picked up in like literally a bicycle. This dude riding a bicycle that like took all my luggage, and then he took me to the border. And then I got like a bunch of paperwork signed by like these people that were doctors. And then I was in, and I got dropped off right in front of a taxi. And then I said San Juan del Sur, and then he took me there, and it took like 30 minutes, and here I am. Christian says, would be cool to mastermind about living like a digital nomad. I think that would be cool. Honestly, like I'm not saying it's like a calling of mine, but I don't like the word digital nomad, and I don't want to be weird and go sit in like coffee shops and stuff, because I think that working in a coffee shop is literally the dumbest thing ever, and you're not going to get any work done. I feel like it's people that just sit there to converse and like just pretend that they're like living like and making money. But I like the whole idea of living elsewhere, tax benefits, living for dirt cheap. Like this apartment's like literally $1,000 a month, and it's 2-bedroom. It's right on the ocean. It's beautiful. Ryan says worthwhile, like meaning 2 to 4K a month. Yes. And I think that moving forward, it will be way more. Mike D says, sorry, I meant wholesale programs for tracking wholesale suppliers. So I believe I answered that one correctly. Does having a Shopify site linked to a Facebook store avoid all the problems that a lot of Facebook marketplace sellers are complaining about? I don't really know what you mean by that. I mean, I can't guarantee or be Nostradamus on what the issues are with what's moving forward, what's going to move forward with Facebook shops. There could be the same issues that are happening on Facebook Marketplace with Facebook shops. I just think that it's not going to, I just personally do not think that it's going to be as much of an issue, but it could be. Who knows? Rochelle, how's it going? Amazon seems to be cracking down hard on Walmart dropshipping, but the prices are so good. Thoughts? I mean, I don't do it. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's been not worth it for a while. Just take the time and the effort and spend to getting wholesale suppliers. And I know it sucks. There's another course that I bought from other people that were drop shipping high ticket items. And they had a pretty cool method that I made a video. Not like I didn't steal their idea. They have videos online about it anyways, but kind of a different method of finding suppliers. That video is coming out soon. I got like a bank of like 4 videos. I got everything ready for that. When I had good internet, then I could, capitalize upon it. So William Henderson says, on Facebook phone app, they give me an option to add my PayPal account for payout. Wondering if I should add my business PayPal account that already has my LLC/EIN number, trying to using my business EIN. I mean, I don't think that is going to work. I don't think that putting your EIN is going to matter, honestly. And you're still going to need to use your social. Facebook shops, however, you don't need to use a social. You can use your EIN number and you'll be good to go. So we're about halfway through this. Be sure to smash this like button. Let's get out to as many people as possible. And let's keep powering through. So shop items are also going to appear on Marketplace. Christian, yes. I don't know if you were here earlier, but where it says Marketplace enabled, you need to have that. If you don't, then that's why I contacted Said Commerce, because they did something special on my account, and then I got Marketplace, and it said Marketplace enabled. I think that almost all shops are going to be connected to Marketplace at the moment. I haven't made another shop to check it out, and I don't plan on it, but that's kind of where I'm at. Christian's my Spanish teacher in Nicaragua. Thank you for showing up, Christian. I appreciate it. Braden, how did you get the Oculus to work with getting in touch with Facebook Marketplace support? I got me an Oculus temporarily and was denied every time from help from Oculus support reps. Honestly, when I looked into the Oculus thing, I looked into it afterwards. You didn't even need to have an Oculus to actually get the support. You can just go onto their website and say that you want to buy an Oculus. I don't know how recent this video that I saw was, but you say you want to buy an Oculus, but you're worried because you don't have a Facebook, and it's because people that have gotten locked out of their Facebook account is what it was. I can't take this picture seriously, Omar. I'm sorry, dude. Like, you're staring me straight in the face right now. And do you like Paul Lipsky because he learns about dropshipping? He teaches. I have nothing against the guy. We've been in the same space for like 4 years, and we've had no issues with each other. I have nothing wrong with the man. I mean, he's a great guy. We talk like once a year, I think. When attempting to get accepted by a wholesale supplier, do you need to prove shell website sales, or do they just take your word for it? I've honestly never had a wholesale supplier ask for proof of sales. They ask for what you sell, but they don't ever ask for proof. I'm not sure they're legally allowed to. So I've never had an issue. Just make sure your shell website doesn't look like absolutely terrible, and you should be fine. Our Facebook shops now open to the public. They've always been open to the public. Amelia Slay. She used to work for Jungle Scout. Actually, she knows what's up. Yeah, she definitely does. It says Jungle Scout right on her thing. And if you join if you look in different Facebook groups, she's in the Facebook groups, you can tell. 53 people watching. Smash the like button. And I just noticed Alaska and Hawaii is completely a lot more expensive. Don't ship to Alaska or Hawaii. Oh, we got a lot of questions. Oh my God. On Facebook phone app. Okay, you asked the same question twice. Any updates with the wholesale course? I mean, I don't have any updates with the wholesale course moving forward for a bit. I don't think that there's anything really to update. That was probably the most in-depth course that we've ever made. I just think we're going to add more wholesale into other courses moving down the road. How How are the profits on Walmart percentages in the first month net? Just curious. Honestly, like they're good because I'm not getting charged fees, because you don't get charged fees for the first 30 days, but they could be better. But I literally just wanted to put my prices low, and I'm using a pretty saturated wholesale supplier. So it's kind of, I just wanted to make sales, but the profits are good because I'm not getting charged fees. Hi, Tom. How's your Spanish doing? It's doing pretty good. I'm not going to try to whip it out on live right now. I've already had enough issues on this live. I don't need to try to embarrass myself anymore. Subbed and binged all your videos. Thank you for binging my videos. I've never heard that. Love the new Insta account. Thank you. Do you still recommend SKU Grid for Facebook? What's your top 3 wholesale dropshipper? I'm not going to tell you the top 3 wholesale suppliers. SKU Grid, yes, for Facebook, you definitely should be doing that. But I think it's going to change in the future once the shops and everything is really, kicking. Do apartment tour. I actually already recorded it. Just needs to get edited. My Instagram or my YouTube editor, I hope he's on here, honestly, so he hears how disappointed I am in him. He's just been slacking real hard. If you guys want more YouTube videos out quickly, tell Jeff that he's slacking. Be like, hey Jeff, you're slacking. You have excuse after excuse, and you're slacking. Abstract art invokes feelings and emotions, all relative to Christian. That was too deep, dude. Like, it's literally just blobs on a canvas. The only important question is, how close are you to the beach? Oh, I actually can. Let's see if the webcam will withhold it. That's the ocean right there, like right where that tree is. That's all the ocean. I'm 2 streets away. I wish my webcam was better. So that's how close I am to the beach. Iced Coffee Hour is Graham Stephan's podcast. Oh, I have no idea what that is. I've heard of the man. I don't really watch the videos. Have you ever been to Morocco? We have smart people here. You can contact me if you want to fly over. Honestly, no, I have not. I've heard good things. Africa is just for some reason not on my list. Hey, Tom, do you recommend when dropshipping on Facebook and Amazon as a supplier using the gift? We already answered this. And Tom, do you love writing an ebook? I don't love writing ebooks. No, I can't write. I can't even type without looking at the keyboard, Omar. I don't love writing. Curious, how many marketplaces are you legitimately selling on? Walmart doesn't count since you barely started. I mean, it's eBay, Amazon, Facebook. And I guess you told me Walmart doesn't count, so not Walmart. You mentioned Said Commerce is Facebook IG app, but what is its function? So basically, it can bulk upload onto your Facebook shop for you. So basically, it's the intermediary between Shopify and your shop, but you can connect your Shopify to a shop just straight up with the Shopify connection. It's either or. It doesn't matter. Maybe the other one's going to be better, but I have no idea. I got it to work with Said Commerce, and I wanted to get the information out as quickly as possible. So here I am, but I'm not sure. I think that it could be better the other way. So let's see what Noah says. Update the courses to the courses coming. I don't really have that many updates. Facebook will have to have a huge update. Yes. Yeah, my items showed up on Marketplace through the regular Shopify app to my shop. There you go. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate it. Have you gotten any sales from Marketplace yet? I mean, you can't tell actually if your shop sales are from Marketplace. That's another thing. They don't say whether they're from Marketplace because some dude could have just somehow found your shop, which happens. I don't know how. And that could happen. So Noah, let me know if you're still on here. And yeah. Let's move on to the next question. And Tom, I love wholesalers. I love them because it's definitely better. Yes, I do. Congratulations for your success in helping everyone. Thank you, Ben News. What do you feel is a safe amount of new listings to add to your Facebook marketplace? I mean, with the shops, I'm going to go ham, honestly, and I'll let you guys know if there's an issue. Not referring to this updated methodology. Oh, Christian, you're okay. I mean, it's going to be the same number that I've said, like 25 to 30. And that's that. I don't think that there's really a safe thing that you can do for Facebook to just avoid all possible issues. I think Facebook picks and chooses when it wants to cause issues on your account. I've had people messaging me that their account's back to normal. I've had people messaging me that their account wasn't bad, but now it is. Like, it's literally, it picks and chooses. It gives you a time frame of bending you over metaphorically and then moves on. It seems that way. It's all up in the air. Amelia Slay, as Rihanna said. I mean, there's going to be no answers, and it's really all about just trying to diversify. milking it for what it is, and then waiting it out until it gets better, weathering the storm. What are your thoughts on the future of Facebook shops and creating a brand around your products on Marketplace? Trey must have not been here. I've answered all of that. I think that's the best way to do it. Rankin's Realty. What is a good wholesale supplier to? I'm trying for Flash Furniture. I've heard good things about Flash Furniture. I mean, you got no response. Call them. Please call them. I've called them and I've talked to them. So just call them. Just please, if you get anything out of this call out of this live with a wholesale suppliers, call them. Don't be afraid. The only reason I'm afraid to call is because I'm probably going to rack up international minutes, and I got a $500 cell phone bill the other day. But that's my fault. Do you have a video on option on any of your listings? I actually have not checked that really. I mean, my VAs are just doing their own thing, and I've been focusing more on the shops and Walmart, because Walmart is legitimately a force to reckon with, because it's legitimately terrible. Right now, Walmart says I have 100 items listed because I'm trying to delete them all, but then it says that I have no data and it won't show any of my items. The inside of Walmart is all over the place. But again, it's weathering the storm on a newer, terrible platform and making better profits, but having issues, or making worse profits on a, weathered experience platform and, having less issues or a little bit less issues. Pick your poison. How often does Facebook do updates in general? Every day, it seems. A crypto reference. Yes. To the moon. Yeah, I guess. I'm not big into crypto, but I'll give it a crypto reference. Yeah. Trying CJ dropshipping? No, already answered. It's not good. Move here to Puerto Rico, Tom. You'll save more in taxes with Act 60. The only thing about Puerto Rico is you're kind of attached to Puerto Rico. I'd rather just not be attached to Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico is part of the United States. And secondly, that it's been out for 8 years. That entire thing since 2012 has changed a bajillion times. And that never used to be Act 60. That just happened 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I mean, that's kind of the issue with it. I'd rather just not have anything connected to the United States if I'm going to do it. Nicaragua clearly has nothing to do with the United States. If anything, they have more ties to Russia than anywhere else. Costa Rica is probably more like the U.S. But if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to go all the way. That's what I think. I don't want to do a half off, go to Puerto Rico. I mean, I do like Puerto Rico. I've been there 4 times. I love the place. But also I don't know. It's just, I don't think that that's for me. Early adopters always benefit compared to those who get in later on. Worth the struggle with Facebook Marketplace right now. That's exactly what I just said. Thank you, Lazy Abram. I appreciate it. How much money do you need to dropship on Facebook? I always suggest 500 to $1,000. Yes, same question twice in a row. Apply for CWR. They're taking forever to get back to me after a couple follow-up calls. Getting accepted would be a dream. Honestly, I've been accepted there so many times. I went to a co-working space in Miami, and you just see people getting coffee and chatting. It's exactly what it is, Noah. I'm telling you. People talk about this digital nomad lifestyle. It's beautiful. We work at these co-working spaces. Everything's happy-go-lucky. It's if you're really trying to run a business, are you going to sit at a co-working space and diddle yourself getting coffee all day? No, you're going to sit there and you're going to actually try to get work done. You're going to sit in your apartment, probably work by yourself. I actually put out an ad to get an actual in-person Nicaraguan worker that will sit next to me or maybe across the table over here to work with me so that we can get things done, tasks that I don't want to do, pass off to them, or just a little bit more mundane tasks. And then I can focus on the bigger picture project here where people are just sitting there. I mean, I saw it in Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen's big digital nomad space, and everybody's just all talk. You'll hear the people that say, oh, I run 3 businesses, and then they have it in their Instagram bio. I run 3 businesses. You click on their Instagrams, they have 0 followers on it, and it's not a real business. It's just an idea. And that's that. I mean, I'm not knocking on it 100%. Maybe it will work out, but a lot of these people are just about talking about running a business and not about actually running the business. Yes, you've missed out on the benefits of the sales volume when it works well. That's true. Are you currently boosting any of your listings, Tom, or pure organic? I'm not boosting. Just jumped in. CJ dropshipping, yes or no? No. I live in California, and we have a resale certificate in California as well, and have a resale certificate in California as well. Do I have to file sales tax quarterly for Facebook Marketplace since Facebook collects and remits sales? I'm not going to answer this as if I am legally allowed to tell you that, but no. Or if you're going to just remit 0, just remit 0 because that's what you should do. What's a good amount to have set aside to start dropshipping? $500 to $1,000. What should I do about tax info for Facebook Marketplace? Put in your social security number. Oh, I got $5 here. I got a $4.99. I got to skip down to the bottom. I am Diane. Why did you give me $5 for that? You can take it back if you want. I appreciate it, but you can take that back. Yeah, it's gonna be posted later. All the lives go later on. You can take it back. I don't know how to give it back to you, but you can. Where was I? I'm new to Facebook selling, but I'm doing well on Walmart. Can you give me a general explanation on how it works for newbies? If you're selling well on Walmart.com, then you don't need an explanation for Facebook Marketplace because it's legitimately like the dumbed down little brother of Walmart.com. They never ask for proof. Very true. How's Jason doing? Are we going to see him on the next live? He's doing well. He just bought a house in Utah. I believe he might have been engaged. I don't. That's. I probably shouldn't have said that. And he seems busy with a lot of things, so probably not. Did you hire your video editor from Online Jobs? No, from Upwork. Cool. Looking for. Actually, I think my video editor used to work for Paul Lipsky, and then now he works for me. Cool. Looking forward to that. Jeff, you're slacking. Sort yourself out. Thank you very much, Jake. You really got to let Jeff know. Do you plan on making a video explaining Facebook shops? Yes. I mean, I plan on making a lot of videos around it once it's fully set up. Does Shopify charge you additional fees for sales on Facebook? No, I don't think so. Shopify doesn't charge you. Thank you, Noah. Awesome, Tom. You're welcome, Omar. Going to go full wholesale on eBay/Facebook Marketplace, also applying for Walmart. I've seen a lot of people from the video that I made get accepted by Walmart. Do you disclose to all your wholesale suppliers that you're selling on marketplaces? What I usually do when I'm calling them is if they don't have something that they say, like specifically you can, if I'm calling them, they might be one that's a little bit more out there. I always start off by saying I sell on my own website. And then once they're like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You sweet talk them for a bit. And then you like say, oh, by the way, like I also sell on a couple other marketplaces. I always like to ask if it's okay. If it's not, that's fine. I'll keep it to my website. But I just want to make sure, of course, I'm not going to put them up, without asking, yada, yada, yada. And usually that works very well. And very smart. To clarify, they would only charge you if you have checkout on your website. That's very true. So if you have the checkout on your website, which you're not going to, because if you want to connect to shops and you're not going to. Also, these are the things I posted on my Instagram story the other day. I got like 65 responses to what these things are, like 8 different names. They call them mamones, canepas. They call them mancillos, I think, Spanish limes. I just think it's like a grape, honestly. But they're pretty good. Each order gives you the source of the sale. The source is listed as Marketplace. If from Marketplace, it says Facebook if it's straight up from your shop. Is that true? Because I don't think that that's true, but I'll check later. I have no idea. Are we unable to use US-based dropshipping suppliers because we are living in Asia? I'm not living in Asia. You might be. Do you have any other ways to find the best suppliers? If you're in Asia, then you just need to get a US-based business. You should be good. CWR takes forever. I've called them 4 times. Need Skylar to email me back. I'm sure you know Skylar. Honestly, like I got accepted almost immediately, and I believe I do know Skylar. And then PS5 stands for PlayStation. I don't know what you're talking about. How are the sales with the eBay store you made in the recent vid live about? They're doing well. Had some little hiccups, but we're moving forward on it. And Walmart's pretty much where Walmart and shops have been my main focus for a bit. Outside US don't have shipping option on Facebook account. What should I do? Try to create a Facebook shop. I don't know if you can do that. Do you love going to Mexico, Tom? I liked it. I really did love Mexico. I'm not going to lie. But the cops are just like pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie. Like it kind of was part of the reason I left, but also like, I don't know. It's just too much, especially like the party areas, which is where I was. It's just nonstop. It's nonstop partying. Will this video be posted? Yes. Oh my goodness, you are great. I am a newbie, LOL. You're welcome. How many VAs are working? I don't even know at this point in time, like 15, 20. Do you prefer high ticket or low ticket items on Facebook Marketplace? I like a mixture, but honestly, I like the high ticket. Honestly, I'm a big high ticket guy. You don't really need Shopify to send commerce to set up Facebook shop. You can do it all with Google Sheets. That sounds terrible. Why would you do it with Google Sheets? People saying they run 3 businesses, flex culture, LOL. It's very true, dude. I'm telling you right now. All right, so I'm almost out of questions. We got 10 minutes left. Be sure to smash that like button and Thank you very much for waiting out all the issues that I've had on this live. What you paid for that question? Rihanna, don't rub it in the girl's face here. Are you going to create multiple Facebook shop accounts? Honestly, if one starts doing well, then maybe. But like, I'm so like, I don't know. I'm so iffy with Facebook that I don't really want to get, like, the fact that I can't run ads on my Instagram account, but I can have ads run on my Instagram account and get paid for it, makes zero sense to me in any eye of anything. Like, it blows my mind. You spilled, yeah, he is hashtag engaged. I didn't even know for 2 months. The kid's real sneaky. Sorry, don't know how live streams work. If you see I see every message. I just don't get to them all right away. Does your girlfriend do the camera work now? I do not have a girlfriend. No. So I mean, I film all my own videos because a lot of it's just sitting there, and I just have a camera pointed at me, and I put it on auto everything, and then it's good. And then at that point in time, everything works. But when I filmed my apartment tour the other day, I had to film it myself. I don't even have any like thing to hold it, and I'm just like holding it myself. It's quite painful. What's up, Tom? Really appreciate your content. Question for you. Are you able to close out an eBay account, then reopen it to avoid metric issues? I don't think that that's possible. I've never really looked into it, but everything I know about metric issues with eBay is that they don't like you trying to avoid issues, which it sounds like you're going to. Hello, I buy products from AliExpress, but the shipping is too long, like 20 days or more. I just want to know if there are any ideas to get faster shipping. Wholesale dropshipping suppliers. Yeah, Mamoncillos, that's what it was. And Mamones, and Spanish Limes, and Canepas, and there was Chinetes or something else. There's a bunch of it. Curious, what's the big plans now? See the world, enjoy life, keep stacking that cheese. Honestly, like, I've broken my businesses down as much as I say like 3 businesses. I've broken it down to like 3 businesses that I want to continue. I want to get them to a certain point. We just got Dropshipping University evaluated, and other things like that. I want to bring it to a certain point, have 3 businesses, and then probably just run them for like 5-ish more years, and then just like sell off. I really think that's my end goal. And then probably not really have to deal with money in the future. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate it. Do you have a new Instagram account? Not that I know of, but I mean, not that you should know of. I have other Instagram accounts, secret other side project got going on. Yeah, bro, it's Anocio, a Caribbean thing. That is, see, everybody's got different words for it. Do you have a Facebook course? Yes, I do. I believe the link might be in the description. Got a friend selling on Facebook Marketplace. He just got locked out of the account. Now they're telling him they're telling you recent violations now, and it showed him one item he listed. This was today, just now. So basically, they showed him that he got in trouble because of an item he listed. Send me a message on Facebook after. Have you been to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil? No, I'm trying to learn Spanish here. And like, it's hard if you go to a place that doesn't speak it. They speak Portuguese, but like, I just want to try to like get Spanish down and then, you know, fulfill my high school Spanish teacher's dreams of me actually becoming successful at Spanish. I'm not sure if that's why you got blocked, but it was a healthcare item. It could be unrelated, but this seems new. Just keep me updated on that. Send me a message on Facebook. 59 people watching, only 30 likes. Smash that like. I don't even know how many likes there are. I don't even have the YouTube feed brought up after I got kicked off, lagged out. Maybe we can see the ocean now. Oh, there she is. There we go. Yeah, that's where it is. It's right there. Over there, over there on that little hill right there. There's the second largest Jesus statue besides the one that's in Rio de Janeiro. So I guess I need to go to Rio de Janeiro to see that one because I already see the second largest. So I need to see the largest. How to get fast shipping? I answered you. And Tom, I completely avoid drop shipping from Amazon to eBay because it only comes with Amazon Prime box at all. That's awesome. You're following the rules, Omar. I appreciate it. Are you able to cancel a seller status for an eBay store and then reopen? Oh, we already talked about that. I'm not sure. The last time I saw ads from you on Facebook was like 2 years ago, 4th of July. I had a funny video of you waving. Yeah, dude, because I can't run ads. Like, it's terrible. I don't understand it. Facebook is the worst ever. And honestly, like, it's the biggest love-hate relationship ever. Like, I love Instagram, but I hate it. I love Facebook, but I absolutely hate it. Do you have any FBA at all. I did in the past last year. I didn't really like it, honestly. It wasn't really worth my time. Also, Tom, yeah, you've already said that. Puerto Rico, they're Canepas. See, I told you, Canepas. They got a bunch of names. Anybody want to see what the inside looks like? It's like a grape. It's all sour, but I don't want to chew on it because there's a big seed in it. Where are we? So, oh no, wouldn't want to see you go, but hey, eventually you got to exit. You taught many how to fish well. I mean, that's very true. I'm not saying it'll be an end all be all exit 5 years down the road. I really do enjoy YouTube, and everything could change. Like, I feel like the channel's kind of changing right now. Like, I can't talk about dropshipping videos nonstop, like keep making the same ones nonstop. But eventually there's gonna have to be some other lifestyle things brought in there and other things like that. Is that Brazil? Nice view, thank you. Argentina, add that to your list. Affordable and beautiful. I've heard that. I've heard great things about it. Nice view, sick outdoor spot. Thank you. It's got and we got these like lights in the ceilings, and I got this little remote control. I can change the color of it. This is real. It's real fancy stuff here. So that'll work. That looks good at night. And then, so we got, yes, very nice porch. Thank you. You will love it. Fabulous. So I finished up like 4 minutes early. I guess I went too quickly on some things, but to finish it all up, thank you all for sticking with me through getting legitimately kicked off my own live. If the Canabals are ready, then they're really sweet. So clearly these ones aren't ready because they're pretty sour. I'm not going to lie, but it's just like a sour grape to me. Fancy indeed. Yes. So more of the story here is stick with, and there's my dirty shirt right there in the background. Stick with the platforms that you've been selling on. Obviously sell on the ones that, you're already selling on, but stick with the ones that are new, because I can tell you right now that it's like, these ones are going to be big. Facebook already has said many times that it wants to start taking on the likes of Amazon. Walmart is like a literal shit show. I don't think it's going to be as good as Amazon, as Facebook, but just keep with it, because I can guarantee you it's one of these things that moving forward in the future, you're going to look back and be like, wow, Tom was right, or everybody else was right. And I sat there and, Marketplace dicked me around one too many times, so I gave up on it. But everybody that I know that's gotten banned on Marketplace, including myself, has gotten it back. There's no issues with that. It does suck, but they've gotten it back. And it's just a matter of time until they get their act together. They realize that they've been messing up. And there's even other ones like Etsy and other things like that are picking up. But I really do think Facebook, Walmart are going to be big. Shopify, if they open up their own type of marketplace thing, like they've talked about a few times, that's going to be big. Shopify's already big. I do want to start in the future getting into Shopify, running ads and stuff. Obviously not Facebook, probably Google. And then that's pretty much it. Where are we? And do you love wearing sunglasses? Yeah, I love it. I literally love it. I bought these for $5 off some man the other day on the side of the road. You always got to get your fake Ray-Bans, because if you lose your real Ray-Bans, it doesn't hurt as bad when they're fake. Dude, I need to work from home because of my disability. My relative is making money dropshipping and says he learned from you. Where do I start? Why don't you ask your relative? I understand that you're here. I appreciate it, but you should probably ask them where they started, because you can start with my videos. You can start. I don't suggest anything from before 2019, but ask them how they started. I think that would make the most sense. When are you streaming again? I'm going to start trying to do one every single day. Not every day, every week, and kind of go from there. Thanks, Coach. Always enjoy the lives. Appreciate it. Dang, Airbnb, how much a month? It's legitimately, it's $1,000 a month. It's 3 times bigger than my apartment in Boston. We got a little seating area over here, and then we got all that. And then there's 2 bedrooms downstairs. There's actually 4 beds downstairs. It's pretty damn nice. You'll see the video come out, Albert, where I did an apartment tour. Thank you, Tom. All your courses are fire. Appreciate it. Whole Facebook profile got banned, back up and running in 24 hours. Learn Shopify dropshipping. I will. I'm going to. Do you have any issues when you change your registered address of your Amazon seller account? No, I've never had any issues with it. I've changed a few times. Can't people in Asia succeed with by dropshipping? You make a lot of videos just for the USA. You can just dropship in the USA. You can get it EIN. You can get everything in no matter where you are. We have students in Bali. We have students in Thailand. We have students in other places. You can do it. Perfect, Tom. All right, Omar, you're asking a lot of questions here. Do you love Google? No, I don't. I think that they're terrible people. Cool. Catch you next week for the stream. Thank you, Pimpin'. It's okay to drop ship with AliExpress. I don't do it and I don't suggest it. I appreciate it, everybody, for showing up. I made it to 1 hour in. Only a couple hiccups that I know how to fix for next time. Smash the like button. Let's get one last like smashing going on here. Let's get out to as many people as we possibly can. I'm going to be more active on here, so hopefully more people are on and, you know, everything starts getting back to normal on this channel, because Costa Rica did really throw a monkey wrench in it, although I did love the country. Really did. Great place. Amazing people. Nicest people I've ever met in my life. I've gotten in many random Costa Rican men's cars to drive me to places that I have no idea where, and they've never done me wrong. And they're the nicest people I've ever met, honestly. Great place, terrible internet where I was. Thank you all for showing up. Don't have too much fun tonight on Friday. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.